Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe it for the daily videos. Next one is trigeminal nerve, that is cranial nerve 5. The cranial nerve 5 is a mixed nerve containing both special visceral and general somatic fibers. The fibers originate from the brainstem forming the trigeminal ganglion near the apex of the petrous part of the temporal bone. The trigeminal nerve divides into three divisions: ophthalmic nerve, that is cranial nerve V1, maxillary nerve cranial nerve V2, and mandibular nerve cranial nerve V3. The types include SVE and GSA. Nuclei: motor nucleus of the trigeminal nerve SVE, principal sensory nucleus of the trigeminal nerve GSA, spinal nucleus of the trigeminal nerve GSA, mesencephalic nucleus of the trigeminal nerve GSA, and divisions include ophthalmic nerve, maxillary nerve, and mandibular nerve. Field of innervation: motor, muscles of mastication, mylohyoid, anterior belly of digastric, tensor tympani muscle SVE, and sensory: scalp, face, orbit, paranasal sinuses, anterior two-thirds of the tongue, that is GS. The next one is Abducens Nerve, that is cranial nerve 6. The cranial nerve 6 is a general somatic efferent nerve which innervates the lateral rectus muscle, that is extraocular. The abducens nerve originates from the brainstem and exits the skull via the superior orbital fissure. Type GSE. Nucleus: nucleus of the abducens nerve. Field of innervation: motor, lateral rectus muscle. The next one is facial nerve, that is cranial nerve 7. The cranial nerve 7 is a multimodal nerve carrying both general and special fibers. It originates from the brainstem as two separate divisions. Type GVE, parasympathetic, SVE, GVA, SVA, and GSA. Nuclei: the superior salivary nucleus GVE, motor nucleus of the facial nerve SVE, nuclei of solitary tract GVA and SVA, spinal nucleus of the trigeminal nerve GSA, and field of innervation: sensory, middle ear, nasal cavity, soft palate, that is GVA, anterior two-thirds of the tongue SVA, external auditory meatus GSA, and motor: lacrimal, submandibular, sublingual, basal, palatine glands GVE, muscles of the facial expression SVE. The next one is vestibulocochlear nerve, that is cranial nerve 8. Cranial nerve 8 is a special somatic afferent nerve. It is composed of two parts, that is the vestibular nerve and the cochlear nerve. The cochlear component enables hearing while the vestibular part mediates balance and motion. Type SSA. Nuclei: vestibular nuclei, dorsal and ventral cochlear nuclei. Field of innervation: sensory, that is spiral organ of Corti, macula of the utricle, macula of the saccule, ampullae of the semicircular canal, that is SSA. SVA: middle ear, pharynx, epiglottis, carotid body, carotid sinus GVA. Posterior one-third of the tongue, soft palate GSA.